You might not know it yet, but this video could change your life forever. Over the course of the next few minutes, you'll discover the incredible secret that ordinary people are using to make money quickly and easily, each and every day. Because the fact is that people just like you are using just one method to generate in excess of $30,000 every single month. Take a look at this. That's a screenshot of just one of my affiliate accounts showing sales of over $10,000 in the last 30 days. Now, here you can see another affiliate account. That's over $15,000. And lastly, check out my ClickBank account, which is showing over $8,500 in a single month. If I add up all these profits, you can see that in the last 30 days, I've made a staggering $34,000 from these three accounts alone. And these are the kind of profits I'm seeing each and every month. By the end of this short presentation, you'll know exactly how to copy my success and follow in my footsteps. And you don't need any special equipment to get started, so don't worry about splashing out on expensive tech goods. All you need to make money is an internet connection, 10 minutes of free time each day, and a desire to become extremely wealthy. Just take a look at this. As you can see, there hasn't been a single week where my earnings have dipped below $1,600. And that's just one of my ClickBank accounts. Here's another account, and another here. In fact, in the past year, I've made more than $500,000 in online commissions. But before we go any further, I know you might be skeptical. I was too when I first started trying to make money online. In the past, I've lost time and money messing around with blogging, pay-per-click advertising, binary options, Bitcoin, and other cryptocurrencies, and I was even once conned into a pyramid scheme. A bit of healthy skepticism is a good thing. There are so many crooks and fake gurus out there who are looking to con you out of your hard-earned money. But this is different, because the system I'm going to give you is a completely legitimate method that I've been using for more than 2 years to consistently make an income in excess of $10,000 per week. So, I suggest you turn off the TV, switch your phone to flight mode, and get rid of any distractions so that you can listen very carefully to what I'm about to say to you. I will only say this once, and the information I'm about to share will change your life forever. And honestly, you deserve this. You've worked hard your entire life. You've been treated like dirt by your boss. You've dealt with no end of problems over the years, and yet, through it all, you've taken care of your family and friends. And now it's time for your reward. So forget about work, debt, and the bills that are piling up on the counter. From today, you have a chance to enjoy a life of financial freedom and luxury.
I had no idea that someone like me could make so much money online. Before discovering this website, I only used my laptop for emails and Facebook. I work no more than 10 minutes per day, and my profits come in every single day while I'm out doing other things.
To be honest, I was very unsure about trying this out as I lost money in the past following online schemes. But luckily, I hit the jackpot with this one. In the past 6 months, I've made more than $500,000. I've moved my family into a much bigger house and in a nicer neighborhood. And honestly, life couldn't be better. This is the passive income I've been dreaming of for years.
I thought making this kind of money was for the likes of bankers, Wall Street traders, such alike. But here I am with a new BMW i8 and I'm grinning from ear to ear. If only more people knew about this site.
And I cannot stress to you enough just how easy it is to make money with this system. Even my 79-year-old nan can do it. And in just a few minutes' time, I'll be showing you a live demonstration of exactly how it works. And don't worry if you've tried in the past to make money online and failed. Beginning your money-making journey online without any help or guidance is extremely difficult. To be honest, the vast majority of people fail when they try to go it alone online. I failed the first time I tried. In fact, I just realized I haven't introduced myself yet. Please allow me to remedy that now. My name is William. And for the first 30 years of my existence, I suppose you could say I had a fairly average life. My mom raised me and my 3 brothers alone, so we didn't have much by the way of luxuries growing up. But there was always a roof over our heads and food on the table. At the age of 16, I dropped out of education to get a job. I enjoyed school and I was making pretty good grades, but I knew my mom needed the financial support, so I left school despite her insisting that I continue with my studies. My first job was a pot washer in a seafood restaurant. Then I worked in a supermarket, then a sporting goods store, and from there I continued to move from one minimum wage job to another, never finding any work that I really enjoyed. But I didn't complain. My brothers were doing well in school, and I was able to help my mom with the costs of running the house. And sometimes I'd even treat myself. My life was okay. Until one day, when Mom got sick. At the age of 55, my mom was diagnosed with breast cancer. I was devastated, and to add to the pain of knowing that I could lose my beloved mother and become the sole provider for my 3 younger brothers, I also had no idea how we'd pay the hospital bills. Quite frankly, I was terrified. Over the days and weeks that followed, we received a lot of visitors. First my grandparents, then aunts, uncles, friends. Even my deadbeat dad made an appearance after being out of the picture for more than 2 decades. But as the flowers and cards stacked up, so did the medical bills. I knew I couldn't afford to keep paying them. I had absolutely no idea what I would do. Then, one Sunday morning, a knock on the door came from my dad's sister Claire and her son, Simon. I hadn't seen Simon since I was about 7 years old, but when I saw his face, I was instantly taken back to the summers we'd spent climbing trees, playing in the brook, and catching fish with a small net and bucket. And now it felt as though we'd never been apart. We talked for hours about our childhood, about relatives, about Mom's health, and a whole bunch of other things, until finally it was time to say goodbye once again. I walked Simon to the door. He gave me a big farewell hug, and then he slipped something into my pocket and whispered, "Take care of your mom. And if that's not enough, there's plenty more where that came from." After I closed the door, I reached into my pocket and, much to my amazement, I pulled out a check for $40,000. I couldn't believe it. Simon had just given me more in a second than I had made in an entire year of work. I was overwhelmed. Honestly, it took me a moment to come back down to earth. I'd never seen so much money in all my life. And he gave it to me as if it was nothing. Then his parting words echoed once more in my mind. There's plenty more where that came from. It dawned on me that we'd talked about so many things over the past 5 hours, but he never told me what he did for a living. I had to know. A few days later, I drove all the way to see Simon again. I met him for dinner in what he told me was one of his favorite fusion restaurants. Quite honestly, I didn't know what a fusion restaurant was. Then, after numerous Japanese, Mexican delicacies, more retelling of old stories, and a million thank yous from me to him, I asked him, "So what is it that you do? How is it that you are able to give us $40,000? And without hesitation, he told me about his secret. He told me that by using a variety of online marketplaces, he'd been able to make millions of dollars in online commissions simply by selling other people's products. Simon said that absolutely anybody could profit using this method. But what was crazy was that almost nobody knew about it. In fact, absolutely anyone has the ability to make thousands of dollars easily, but almost nobody does. And the great thing is that of the $2 billion marketplaces like ClickBank generate each year, almost all of it has been paid out to ordinary people just like you and me. The big corporations simply don't know about this incredible method. Simon also explained something else extremely important to me. He told me that if you want to create a true, sustainable business, you need to ensure that your income is guaranteed month on month. He explained that he had started off selling one-off products, but that one day he realized that he was missing a trick. Without having a monthly reoccurring revenue, he was starting the first of each month back at zero. And that's not where he wanted to be. That's why Simon tweaked his method to allow him to change his business model into one whereby he started to see members or customers paying him each and every month, meaning that he had that dependable income which allowed him to make that ever so generous gift to me. Because as his customers increased month on month, the recurring sales he was producing increased with them, creating a compounding effect of hard, sustainable cash. Simon and I talked for several more hours about his method, until the restaurant had closed and we moved to a nearby bar. By this point, we both had our smartphones out. I'd created a ClickBank account, and he was teaching me everything there was to know about how to replicate his system. I learned the method that he developed for earning more than $2,500 per day in online commissions. And I realized that the $40,000 he'd given me was not much more than 2 weeks' wages for him. He showed me every tip and trick and helped me to go from a total rookie to an online pro in the course of one evening. I was over the moon and eternally grateful. I stayed the night at his place, and then the next morning I drove back to see him. The whole way home, all I could think about were the possibilities this incredible system had to offer me. The possibility of quitting my job, buying a new car, finally taking a vacation outside of North America, and of course, helping out my mom and brothers. And now, more than 2 years later, I'm very happy to tell you that every dream I had has come true. But most importantly of all, thanks to the very best healthcare money could buy, my mom made a full recovery. Now I want to share my joy with others. I know what it's like having nothing, to feel desperate, to feel hopeless. And so I want to help you to experience the relief that I felt, the relief that comes with financial freedom. And I want you to know a life where you can treat yourselves and your loved ones without guilt or worry. That's why I developed the commission code. With this powerful system, you can bypass all of the complicated startup process and begin making money right away. Take a look at exactly how it works. The commission code allows you to make incredible commissions by following an extremely simple step-by-step process. Firstly, you'll be asked to enter a ClickBank username to allow us to fully integrate everything to your ClickBank account. That username will then automatically be linked up to your profit pages, which, as you can see here, are all done for you and ready to install with just the click of a button. With your pages now installed and ready to go online, your autoresponder account will then be linked up, meaning that you'll be able to collect your customers' leads and send sales emails to them directly from the commission code platform. And lastly, the most important part, traffic. With just one more click of a button, you'll be able to access our most secret traffic sources so that swarms of hungry customers start flooding into your pages right away. As you can see, everything is 100% done for you. Domain, page builders, coding, landing pages, sales letters, copywriting, it's all there, ready to use as soon as you sign up. You see, it was during my 10th month of Success Online that I contacted Simon with an idea. I wanted to develop a system that would help others to make money online with ease. Much to my delight, he was keen to get on board. For the next 2 months, I regularly commuted to see Simon, often staying for a few nights at the Four Seasons, and together, Simon and I worked tirelessly to develop the commission code system. Coffee-fueled mornings quickly turned into afternoons, and working dinners led to drinks and scheming in the early hours of the morning. We were thorough, pragmatic, and focused. We wanted to be certain that all bases were covered so that our users, even the least tech-savvy among them, would be able to get started making commissions right away without any confusion. And finally, after weeks of alpha testing, beta testing, and several different trials, our system was ready, and we put it into practice, and the results were staggering. Check this out. That's $41,000 in a single month. As you can imagine, I was thrilled. The system was foolproof. So you can forget about taking shit from your boss. You can forget about 6 a.m. starts and sitting in rush hour traffic. You can forget about staring at the white walls of your office cubicle as you dream of being somewhere else. Because with the commission code, you can really be somewhere else. The beauty of having an online income is that you can work from anywhere in the world. So you can spend just 10 minutes on your iPhone in the morning, over a champagne breakfast in your 5-star hotel in Jamaica. And then for the rest of the day, your profits could be coming in as you're sipping pina coladas by the sea. With the commission code, the possibilities really are endless. Move out of your tiny apartment and into a beachfront villa. Upgrade your current ride to the latest sports car or take your family on an unlimited shopping spree. Very soon, many of the problems you have in your life right now could become a distant memory. One day you might struggle to recall what it felt like to wait for the bus in the rain, to lose sleep over debt, and to see the look of disappointment on your child's face on Christmas morning. Because from today, with the commission code system, I'm going to lead you down the path of success to a much happier life. This is nothing like any of the bogus scams you've tried in the past. The commission code is a 100% legitimate system that you can use with ease to make money. And don't worry, because I'm not going to be charging you an arm and a leg for this system. I already explained that the whole purpose of developing this system was to help others to make money. We want to help you. The bottom line, we decided that we want to let as many good people as possible access the commission code. We want to change as many lives as possible. And that means a much lower price for you because we want to make this affordable for absolutely anyone. Remember, we're giving you absolutely everything out of the box and done for you. Domain, page builders, coding, landing pages, sales letters, copywriting. It's all there for you when you sign up today. In fact, the retail value of the system that we've put in place for you comes in at over $10,000. But all we're going to charge you is the affordable one-off server fee that you see on the screen, and then only a small cost a month thereafter. The price you see today is not even 0.1% of the system's value. That's how much we want you to succeed. Why the small monthly fee thereafter? This is simply to allow us to cover the large monthly costs required to maintain the server and continue to upgrade your system for you so that you have the access to the very best resources, all designed to make you the absolute maximum profits. It really is a drop in the ocean compared to the profits you could make with the system. And because I know you're skeptical, which you rightly should be, you can sign up today with a 60-day satisfaction guarantee. So if you're not completely happy with the system 2 months from now, I'll give you all of your money back. How does that sound? This is a completely risk-free investment, and every one of our existing members made their joining fee back day one. You have nothing to lose here. This is your opportunity to finally turn your life around. You will not be given a chance like this again. With this brilliant system, you can quickly establish yourself as an online profiteer and have the ability to make some serious money before the big multinational companies swoop in and dominate, just like they've done with everything else. The time is now. Get in the game today, before it's too late. Imagine yourself 1 year from now living the life of your dreams, seeing the world in first-class style, living life on your own terms. Now, imagine yourself still stuck in the same dead-end job, working to someone else's schedule, having no free time, and pinching pennies just to get by. You know what you want, so take the initiative to fill in your details on this page and sign up right now. You don't want to live a life of regret, a life of wondering what could have been. I know you'll make the smart decision. If you don't want access to the powerful system that I use to make more than $500,000 in 1 year, then I know someone else will. So I suggest you take this opportunity right now, as it will not be offered to you again. Time is ticking. Sign up right now and access the same system that my existing members are using to make more than $41,000 in a single month. Make the right decision and sign up for this incredible once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Do it now.